wish to conduct research regarding the lived experiences of homosexual men in the Australian community. This research revolves around the gender relations in the society that determine social dynamics. Looking closely at hegemonic masculinity will determine whether homosexual men feel the pressure to adopt stereotypical gender roles. This should allow for a more rounded understanding of belonging experiences in Australia.
While a lot of research has been conducted in this area, we feel as though there is still much more to be uncovered. There is a lack of modern research, with much of the predominant Australian literature written around the 1990s. Most researchers recognise that homophobia is prominent in Australian society, as male homosexuals are seen to contrast the stereotypical roles of their gender. The oppression of gay men creates a hierarchy among males.
I don't know, people think a man is I think it's someone who's muscular, like a really low voice, maybe has facial hair, / lots of hair on his body, and uses terms like bro.
I think what stereotypically comes as being a man relates to dominance and how there's pressure to kind of be the powerful one or the strong one.
It probably encompasses some degree of outward strength. I don't think men are often able to talk about or articulate their feelings that well, and they often don't hold themselves to particularly strong standards of trying to introspectively figure out what they feel about certain things. Apart from that, there's probably quite obvious sets of behaviour, activities, just drinks that you should drink, which mean that you're a man.
So yes and no. So you could say that I kind of feel some pressure to conform to masculinity because especially when I'm in the presence of lots of straight men and I would try to act less flamboyant, keep a deep voice.
From our research, we expect to find that people from higher socio-economic areas of Australia are more likely to be socially accepting towards homosexual men and people of the gay community. However, low socio-economic areas may not be as inclined to do so and therefore might be more socially exclusive and excluding. This could come down to tertiary education. We'd also really like to conduct research in areas outside of Sydney University because we do feel that young people are more inclined to be socially accepting and more open to the world.